Welcome back. In never-before-seen footage and interviews, tonight's Checkpoint tells the horrific backstory of South Africa's most recent mob attack. Producer Jabulile Mbatha and cameraman Tshepo Dhlamini spent days in Zandspruit piecing together what drove the community to commit such a gruesome act. One of the people they spoke to was the girlfriend of the man who was killed. She now lives in fear of her own life. Checkpoint producer Jabulile Mbatha joins us now to tell us more about her experience. But before we chat to her, let's take a sneak peek at what we can expect on Checkpoint tonight.
They were treating them like animals. They still laugh about it on the streets. They admitted that they do like small crimes like pickpocketing. Like there's a servant called Rostofo. They would admit that they would pickpocket someone's pockets and take a phone just so that we could eat. They said everything that they do, but yet they still fail to listen to them, and they were so, it's as if they just wanted them dead.
Was providing for you financially?
The little that he had, yes. Mostly I'm afraid because apparently there's this list with all our names on it. And then within the females and all of that, apparently my name's first. But I don't know the reason behind this list. They died for being on this list, and they didn't even do the things that they were accused of.
So was the plan actually to kill all of you?
I don't know what the plan was. I don't even know why there is a list. I only found out about this list afterwards, and I still haven't seen the list.
So, Jabulile, you spent a couple of days in Zandspruit. By the way, thank you so much for coming through. Oh, what the gruesome videos. And we've never seen these visuals before, right?
Yes, these are exclusive videos that we got when we were on the ground. So these were not posted anyway on social media. We got it by doing research on the ground.
Yeah, sure, that's incredible. You spent a couple of days in Zandspruit. What did you find out?
We went to Zandspruit a couple of days after the effect. And the atmosphere is very tense. You found that many people are still shocked at what happened. I think what shocks people the most is that not one or two people were taken to those football grounds and apprehended. It was 9 people, and since then 8 of them died. So you'd find that in the community, a lot of people are still very afraid, because of actually what happened.
Yeah, you spoke to the girlfriend of one of the murdered men. What did she tell you?
I think I took away 3 things from the interview that we had with her. The first thing is that she was very ready to actually admit that her boyfriend was a criminal, which actually speaks to how criminality in the area is normalized. Another thing that she spoke about is, this is a thought that she has, that the group of men which were killed had previously had a conflict with another group of men. So now she thinks that this was actually revenge. So another thing that I took away from the interviews that we had is that there are rumors in the community that there's a list circulating. Now this list actually had all the names of the 9 men who were, apprehended at the grounds, and she's also on that list among other people. So because now these men have actually been killed, there's a fear that she too could be killed.
Yeah. Do you think more people are going to be killed? From what the conversations you had with community members, do you get the feeling that this may continue?
Many of the people that we spoke to definitely fear that this actually can continue, because if honestly this was revenge on these 9 men, then there's the fear that this could happen again. Many of the families of the deceased are still in the community, so they too fear for their lives because they are associated with the deceased. including the girlfriend that we interviewed, she feels that people in the community, well, this is her view, people in the community also see her as a criminal because she admitted that she benefited from the criminal activities of her boyfriend. So there is a lot of fear for further violence in the area.
And I can imagine people are scared to speak out, right? Because you don't want to be seen as the person who's exposing who took part in this mob attack. So there must be fear gripping that community and people not wanting to open up about what they know.
Definitely, which is why I feel like it was important for us to spend time there to familiarize ourselves with the place and the people. We acquainted ourselves with a community leader, many people in the community, so that we would get people to a point where they are comfortable with speaking to us. And as you imagine, there have been 6 men who have been arrested. So there is a fear that if anyone speaks out, then, you know, they too could be arrested or they too could be attacked. So there is that fear, but I think that's why it was important for us to actually spend some time there and make sure that people are comfortable with us.
And you've done brilliant work there. Thank you so much. Jabulile Mbatha is the producer for Checkpoint. You can catch Checkpoint at 9 p.m. tonight if you want to see those never been seen before footage, gruesome footage of the mob attack in Zandspruit.